We all need to understand that cancer is not even an illness. Cancer is a symptom. And a tumor, for example, is nothing else than the approach of the body to keep us alive. We have so many toxins in our system that would kill us. So the body builds a bubble, a bucket, a tumor, and collects all these poisons and basically keeps the poisons on one spot where they don't do harm. That's a tumor. So the cancer is basically your friend. The tumor is working on keeping you alive. So that's why it's so dangerous if anybody comes with a needle biopsy, for example, and pinches into this tumor and releases the toxins into the system. And all of a sudden they find you have a very fast growing, very aggressive cancer that you didn't have before the needle biopsy. The same problem occurs with mammography. If somebody has a lymph node, for example, our lymph nodes are basically, just to simplify it, our physical immune system. They collect all the poisons, dilute them, and basically help us to get rid of all these toxins. So if a lymph node is really full with toxins, and we have 4 times more lymph liquid than blood, so there's a lot of toxins, a lot of lymph liquid to work through. If a lymph node really works really well and collects all these toxins, and sometimes there's just too much in it, it gets inflamed, so it takes a while longer to get rid of these toxins, to neutralize these toxins. So when you have a mammography, they put 50 pounds of pressure on the most gland-landed tissue in the female body, the breast. If this lymph node is now looking like a pimple that's ready to burst, and you put 50 pounds of pressure on that, that cannot be a good thing. Usually it bursts, and that's what causes cancer. So it's not like just statistically, every mammography raises the cancer risk 2%, but it's also mammographies can cause cancer just by the pressure that's applied. Chemotherapy, for example, is originally based on mustard gas. Mustard gas was invented as a war chemical to kill soldiers on the First and Second World War. It's forbidden after the Geneva Convention. They put it directly into the bloodstream of people. Chemotherapy causes cancer. Radiation causes cancer. Surgery usually breaks down the immune system and spreads the cancer really fast throughout the entire system. If you see people coming into cancer treatment, into chemotherapy treatment and radiation treatment, they look pretty normal, like you and I. Look at them 10 days later. They look 15 to 20 years older, and some people you don't even recognize anymore. So in my opinion, early detection is just creating early customers for the medical industry and the pharmaceutical industry. Mainly when cancer was diagnosed, 18 to 26 months before the person said directly or indirectly, I do not want to live any longer. Due to a divorce, loss of a child, loss of a 40-year-old long-time job, something dramatic that did not want the person to live anymore in this kind of environment, bankruptcy and all these kind of elements. And that was really significant. The second somebody gets a diagnosis of cancer, the immune system goes down over 90% at the moment where it needs to go up. So basically, even just the diagnosis of cancer could kill you, hypothetically. My mom is not allowed to go to any form of early detection.